Namaskar. Welcome to Dr. Rao's Temple of Learning. This is your YouTube channel, Spiritual Management Course. Today we are discussing part 2 of a small discourse. What is development of consciousness? Chetna ka vikas. Yes, this is Dr. A.P. Rao, Vice President, Telecom Division, High Physics Laboratory India Private Limited, MIDC Ranjangaon, Pune, Maharashtra, India. So, welcome to the part 2 of this small discourse. The understanding through the course of spiritual management says realize that physical motion of lifeless matter is different than the movements of human or animal body. This is because of absence of individual consciousness in lifeless matter. And therefore, spiritual management approach suggests not to consider ourselves as body or brain or mind only. Beyond this, we are basically the spirit or the soul. The summary of part 1 says we have seen in the first part that before talking about the term consciousness, one must understand difference amongst brain, heart, mind, spirit, and soul. The spiritual management approach says universe exists within us and we exist within the universe, and that the body is said to be a mirror image of the universe. We have also seen that the mind is also just a manifestation and that it is not confined to physical brain only. The brain is related to the mind or mana, and the two interact in a given situation. Now the question is, what is in this space? In general, we say mostly nothing but almost everything. In the picture, you observe the two circles in the middle and one outer circle. In the outermost circle, you find written consciousness at the top and universal mind at the bottom, which is known to be the base of the universe. Universal mind is a metaphysical concept suggesting an underlying essence of all being and becoming in the universe. It is proposed to be an energy, a pure mental state which detects and reacts to stimuli it encounters through sensory signals. Sometimes we get some intuition for some future happening. This is known to be the highest form of universal mind. Actually, universal mind is a cosmic conscious mind and called spiritual level of awareness and consciousness. Then, in one circle, we find written spirit. The spirit is a part of a person that is not physical body but only thoughts or feelings. This remains in the universe called Sharir Rahit Jeev, that is, being without a physical body. To this, in spiritual management, we call as spirit. Then we speak about individual soul, we call it Atma, which is with physical body to say one is alive. Then we speak about the physical body that contains brain and the heart in spiritual management approach. So what is in the space? Mostly nothing, but almost everything. And through these circles, we have shown that how the consciousness and universal mind is at the base, in which the spirit, soul, body, in turn, heart and brain are there. So, this is the point of time when we are correlating mind, brain, heart, soul, and spirit to learn about consciousness. It is worth to talk about that what is this space and what is in this space around us in which we are. In the picture right side, you observe scientifically known the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere, which is at the different distances determined by the science. Immediately above us, there are gases like oxygen, carbon, carbon dioxide, ozone, etc. Then, outer space is ozone, about 100 kilometers above the planet. Here, there is no appreciable air to breathe or to scatter light. Further, space is a vacuum, meaning that sound cannot travel because molecules are not close enough together to transmit sound between them. That's not to say that space is empty. However, gas, dust, and other bits of matter float around emptier areas of the universe or space. With respect to human brain, science says that it is a 3.5 pound universe. What does it mean? The spiritual management approach says universe exists within us and we exist within the universe. How to talk about universe inside and universe outside? Space outside of the observable universe might be an infinite expanse of what we see in the cosmos around us. The human body exists within a universe whose fundamental laws are still largely a mystery, and the body is said to be a mirror image of the universe. What are the constituents of the space? So, outer space is not completely empty, it is a hard vacuum containing a low density of particles, predominantly a plasma of hydrogen and helium, as well as electromagnetic radiations, magnetic fields, neutrinos, dust, and cosmic rays. Our universe could be located within the interior of a wormhole, which itself is a part of black hole that lies within a much larger universe. How the consciousness relates the brain and the mind. As per mythological literature, every particle in the cosmos is governed, created, and controlled by either the individual mind or mana or universal mind. This is called universal mind that resides in the space around us and remains present in our own absence as well. Means even if we dies, this universal mind remains in the space. The individual brain also functions as the mind or mana dictates. This is how consciousness relates the brain and the mind or mana. That's all for this part 2. Thank you very much for your patient watch. We shall conclude the discourse. What is development of consciousness or Chetana ka Vikas in part 3, the concluding part. Thank you very much.